What is up, guys? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews in the building. We're going to go ahead and do some speed tests on here. It's going to be the OnePlus 5T versus phone PH1. If anyone's joining the live stream, I appreciate it if you try to go ahead and share the links out. If not, and you're not able to watch it live, maybe you'll catch it on the replay. But I have over here the OnePlus 5T to my left and the Essential Phone PH1 to my right. Let me just talk about what these two devices are packing. Comment down if my audio is okay, but the OnePlus 5T has an 835. The Essential has an 835. The OnePlus 5T has 128 gigabytes of internal storage. The Essential has 128 gigabytes of internal storage also. It does have 4 gigs of RAM on the Essential phone. We have 8 gigs of RAM on the OnePlus 5T. And also we do not have SD card support on neither of these devices. 6-inch display over here, 1080p AMOLED. Over here we have a 5.7-inch display IPS LCD. Bottom firing speakers on both, same side. We have an 8 megapixel camera. 16 megapixel camera on the OnePlus 5T, and on the back we do have a 16 megapixel camera coupled with a 20 megapixel camera on the OnePlus 5T, and on the Essential phone we have a dual 13 megapixel camera setup. Real nice. They're similarly close. They both run stock Android, except the OnePlus 5T actually has a whole lot more customizable software, where the Essential does not. The Essential's bare bones customization. You barely get any customizations at all. It's just like pure stock Android. And let me see the comments in here. So far I've been enjoying both of them. I kind of lean towards the OnePlus 5, like I said in my last video. I just got it, so still in that honeymoon phase. But both great phones. You can pick up the Essential for $449, and you can pick up this variant right here of the OnePlus 5T, which is 128 gigs for $560, I think. 560 bucks. So both great phones. We're going to do a speed test on here. We're actually going to open some apps and see which one ends up being the fastest. I'll share this video, guys, if you can. And let's go ahead and start with some social media. So we'll go ahead and go into in here, and we'll actually select, let's start off with the first one that pops up, which is going to be Google Plus. So we have Google Plus here, Google Plus there. Let me make sure you guys see that everything's closed out. So nothing running in the background. Notifications, I got one notification, but other than that, okay, so let's jump back in. Doing this live so you guys can see that there's no funny business going on. What's up, Deepak Murphy in the building? So let's go ahead and open Google Plus. So 3, 2, 1, boom. Essential phone, definitely loaded up faster. Hands down, the Essential phone, even with 4 gigs of RAM, is a monster when it comes to performance. Let's go ahead and go back and open up another application. Excuse me. Open up another application. We'll go ahead and we'll open up Chrome browser real quick. So 3, 2, 1, boom. Chrome browser kind of opened up a little faster. I did have this open in the background, so kind of not really good test there, but let's go ahead and go to another one. We'll try to open something that's more social. Let's go ahead and open up Instagram. There's a lot of photos and videos that need to load up on that app. It's not really intense, but let's go ahead and try it out. 3, 2, 1. So I'll give that one to the OnePlus 5T, which was a whole lot faster. And then we'll go ahead and we'll open up, how about Facebook? Facebook is something that I always go into. So Facebook here. 3, 2, 1. So you can see that Facebook did open a tad bit quicker on the OnePlus 5T. We'll exit out of there. And we'll go ahead and we'll check out some stock apps that we have here. So we'll go ahead and we'll open up, let's go ahead and open up the camera. So we'll open up the camera on the Essential and the camera on the OnePlus 5T. 3, 2, 1. I don't know, you guys tell me which one you thought opened up faster. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the next one here. The next one is going to be 19 Action News right here. It's a news app right there that shows a bunch of news. So let's go ahead and do that. 3, 2, 1. The Essential phone definitely opened up quicker. What's going on, Deepak? Yeah, I'm a little under the weather here. What's going on? Let me read that comment real quick. The Essential is really fast, only 4 gigs. Yeah, it is pretty fast for only having 4 gigs. That's something that you won't even notice unless you're playing games or something. So in gaming, that's where you will see, and you will see where the OnePlus 5T actually loads content faster. So let's go ahead and load up Spotify. 3, 2, 1, boom. Spotify a tad bit quicker on the Essential. So the Essential it's up there, man. It's actually doing really good, simply because it's bare bones stock Android. So let me go ahead and try. Let's open up Twitter now. Twitter is right here. So 3, 2, 1, boom. Twitter did open up a tad faster on the OnePlus 5T. Shout out to Bain Tech. Now let's go ahead and open another application here. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit, so you guys can actually see how it's actually performing. You really don't see the big difference unless you load up games and stuff. So let's go ahead and open up the Google Play Store. 3, 2, 1, boom. Google Play Store loaded up just a tad bit quicker on the OnePlus 5T. And we'll continue to keep opening apps here. Let's go ahead and open up. Let's see if I have gearbest.com, which I do. So we got gearbest.com here, gearbest.com there. Let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1. Never opened these up before yet. So here we have, we'll do some scrolling. You can see the scrolling on there. Which one's loading up faster? You guys decide which one you think it is. So far, the Essential's on top of the game when it comes to loading up content there. So anyways, there we have that. Let's go back and let's go ahead and try YouTube. So YouTube right here. 3, 2, 1, boom. Essential again. So the Essential's a beast, man. It's a little beast. Go ahead and refresh. So still not refreshed. Oh, I'm live. Okay, there we go. Go back and let's go ahead and open up. How about we open up music? So Google Play Music. 3, 2, 1. I don't think I've opened it on. Okay, maybe I have. So it was similar, a tie right there. And let me see. Let's open up YouTube and play a video. How about that? So go back to YouTube and we'll go to trending and we'll see what's trending there. We'll go ahead and start this one up. 3, 2. They're both on the same Wi-Fi network, by the way. 3, 2, 1. So they both started up pretty quick at the same time, I'm going to say. So what do you guys think? I think they actually started playing around the same time. And let's go ahead and go back. Let's keep opening applications. What applications do you guys want me to open up? How about, let me see. We can do, I don't have any games installed, so maybe we'll download a game. Give me, what game do you guys want me to download? Let's go ahead and try. Let me see. Did I do? Okay, I think, let me go ahead and try. Let me load up Pandora. Pandora. A lot of people use Pandora, so that's why I'm hitting those apps up. So Pandora, 3, 2, 1, boom. Essential, man. The Essential's killing it. So the Essential loaded up and started playing immediately. So the Essential's kicking butt right now so far. I don't know. Let's go ahead and backtrack all these apps and see if everything's kept in RAM. It should have no issues with that. So 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's go ahead and do some scrolling real quick. Boop, 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 boop. There's no issue with scrolling. Just with opening apps, I think the Essential's on top of the game right there. So back out of there, scroll down. Chrome, 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's open up a website. Let's go ahead and open up gsmarina.com. So that was pretty even right there. Oh, this one finished first. There's gsmarina.com. Pretty good there. So let's go ahead and get out of there. Let's go ahead and go to Instagram. Boom. Nice. A little bit faster on here. Go ahead, go back. Facebook. Boom. Okay. Faster on OnePlus 5T. Camera should be still should be open. Shouldn't go nowhere. And let's go back. And we'll do the news thing. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Still same page. Top story, top story. I'll just go home, and see what we got here. So far, they're pretty similar. With speed, not much difference. Back out of there. And we'll go ahead and go into Spotify. We'll dismiss this, and we'll play something like this. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and shuffle play.
The next 30 minutes are ad-free, thanks to the following sponsor. The next 30 minutes are ad-free.
So this one sounds louder today, but it's actually because my volume is actually turned down. Let me go ahead. I haven't been keeping up with the comments. Which display do you think is better? I kind of like the Essential display better. Even though this is AMOLED, we'll go check that out real quick. I'll turn the brightness all the way up for you guys. You guys decide. Let me go ahead and turn off display. What is it? Adaptive brightness. We'll turn that off. And we'll turn the display all the way up. Boom. That's maximum right there. And we'll do the same on this one. We'll take automatic brightness off. And you guys can see right there which one you guys think is the better display. Viewing angles are pretty good on the Essential. You guys can check that out. And also on the OnePlus 5T, the viewing angles are actually quite good. You tilt them a little bit, you'll see that viewing angles are pretty nice on both phones. There's no issue with viewing angles. I do have a screen protector on the OnePlus 5T, but you can see that viewing angles, I think they're a little bit better on the Essential. Let me see. Viewing angles. They're pretty good on both phones. There's no color shift or anything that I've noticed. So yeah, so far the brightness. Which one is actually brighter? Let me see. Seems like the 5T is a little bit brighter. Let me make sure I'm turned up all the way. Yeah, I'm all the way up. And I'm all the way up over here. So what do you guys think? Which one is easier to hold? Well, obviously the Essential is going to be easier to hold. It's a smaller form factor, so it's easy to reach the top. And I think that question was for, let me see if I could read the questions. That question was for Anik. He asked me which one is better to hold. So definitely you know, they're both pretty good, but when it comes to in-hand feel without, you know, with or without the case, the Essential phone definitely is feels just better in the hand. It's easier to reach the top, easier to reach across, even though the OnePlus 5T is also easy to reach across, but when it comes to reaching to the top, you kind of have to do some juggling to get to the top. So other than that, they're both really good phones. Let me see, turn my brightness back down halfway, 50%. They're both good phones. They both do pretty good as far as RAM management and all that. There's no issue here. Go ahead and refresh. Boom, boom, boom. You can see, when it comes to scrolling, they're both good, man. They're both. The Essential phone does a little bit better when it comes to opening apps, simply because the software is cleaner. So it's running a cleaner software, so that there's not a lot of customizations. Like I'll show you. We'll go side by side, and you guys can see. We do have more customizations. So we have alert slider, which we don't have on the Essential. We got gestures. We got definitely more gestures on the OnePlus 5, and if you go over here, we only have 3 on the Essential. Those are things that I'm talking about as far as it being real clean, a clean operating system. Also, status bar. We have features for that. You can't find that. You can't find that on the Essential phone. There's no customization for that. That's about all there is on the Essential phone. You can't tweak anything up there. Battery status, percentage, you can't do anything. It's pretty bare bones. So it's supposed to get updated. I'll also show you that when it comes to updates or latest software, I think the Essential is also on top of the game. They're both on Android 7.1.1, but the Essential is on the latest security patch. We're still waiting on the OnePlus 5T. So things like that matter to a lot of people. Fast updates matter. Opening apps, closing apps, they're pretty similar, but the Essential does real well. Let's go back and see what else we have in here. Play Store, boom. So the Essential had to reload the Play Store, which is strange. Let's go back. Gearbest.com. Gearbest.com is, so we're all at the bottom already? Okay, we're already at the bottom. And let's go back. Let me see, music. It's right where we left it, no issue there. So a lot of apps are gonna, you know, they're gonna be in the same position with no problem. They're both great phones, don't get me wrong. Awesome phones. It's just gonna come down to user preference. I'm gonna say the whites do look whiter, and on the OnePlus 5. Over here they look kind of grayish. Maybe you guys can capture that on video, maybe you can't. And the reds look kind of orange over here. They look red over here. So I don't know what it is with the color temperatures on here, but you can't adjust the color temperatures on the Essential, but you can on the OnePlus 5. OnePlus 5T. So, you know, like I said, user preference. It depends on you if you like the bigger form factor of the OnePlus 5T, which gives you more screen real estate. It seems like it's a lighter phone than the Essential. The Essential is a little bit heavier, but we do have the same capacity on both. Better front-facing camera, I think, in my opinion, on the OnePlus 5T. I haven't really dug deep with the test yet. I haven't done what's going on. Mr. Big Mix Tech, what's up? Big Mix Tech. So, yeah, so they're both nice phones. When it comes to build quality, that's where the Essential just dominates, man. The Essential is just, when it comes to build quality, you know, I like metal phones, but that's just my personal preference. But in-hand feel, Essential phone, that's what you get with the Essential phone. Fingerprints, it's just, you can't avoid it. So let me wipe it down real quick. But yeah, fingerprints, it's a fingerprint magnet. Look at that. That's why I always got a case on it. But it does feel much better in the hand than the OnePlus than the OnePlus 5T. So that I'll admit, I'll be the first to admit it. It definitely feels way better in the hand. Smaller form factor, so it's easier to manage. And the OnePlus 5T is just, the screen is gorgeous though, don't get me wrong. We have, comparing the two, if you want my rundown on it, the Essential is, in my opinion, going to have faster updates. What's up, A. Smith? OnePlus lacks transparency when it comes to data collection. Data collection is just bull, man. Don't fall into that. You know, everybody collects data, and that's just the truth. Some people just get caught. Some people just don't get caught. But both these phones are real good. It's going to come down to which one you like best. You know, which suits you best. I like the bigger display, but I also like the build quality of the Essential. The screen is gorgeous on both. The resolution is a little bit higher on the Essential. I can't stand Samsung keyboard. Yeah, shout out to Big Migs. Both of these right here are running Google. They have the Google. Well, this one has the Google keyboard, and over here I'm using the Essential. So swipe over. If you like this more than you like what we have over here on these OnePlus 5T, I kind of prefer the Google cards. I like the Google cards. They're more helpful than this over here. This over here is basically not as helpful as the Google cards. I could read the news. I could probably check up on my email if it's in there. And this is not as informative so I kind of prefer. I prefer the Google cards, but I prefer the customization of the OnePlus 5T. Orly, still using the Pixel XL until my OnePlus 5 comes. Yeah, OnePlus 5 is going to be a game changer, as you know, as far as what you're getting at this price point. So it's a little bit more costly than the Essential phone for basically 4 more gigs of RAM and a bigger screen, 5.7, 6-inch, and better cameras. I'm telling you, the cameras on the OnePlus 5T they're better than the Essentials when it comes to stability. Although the Essential records in 4K with an 8 megapixel camera, and the OnePlus 5T does not. So that's kind of strange. 16 megapixels, but it doesn't record in 4K front facing, and this one does. And 4K is really nice on the Essential. I haven't really tested it out on the OnePlus 5 yet. A. Smith in the building. The Essential camera is okay, nothing groundbreaking, just okay. Absolutely, I totally agree. So both of these cameras they're probably okay, or good cameras. They're both good cameras in my opinion. They don't suck by any means. I think the camera app is kind of quirky on the Essential phone. I'll go in there real quick and show you guys. I think that they there's no pro mode or anything like that. Everything's auto. So there's one thing where the OnePlus 5 does have auto mode or pro mode. You can slide up. Let's see if I can get it to work. So in here you have different functions. You got slow motion, which you don't have over here. Oh yeah, you do have slow motion, my bad. Slow motion pro mode. You don't have pro mode, you don't have time lapse, and you don't have portrait. So kind of weird. Anyways, let me see if I can flip these cameras to the front facing camera. So that is the front facing camera. And you can see that this one does record in 4K. You can see it right there. And over here, if I swipe over, you only get 1080p and 720p. So the cameras are real good though. 16 megapixel. My ceiling is definitely this color and not this color. This is like seems like a cream color. You may not be able to catch that on camera, but yeah, the cameras, I still have to test. I did video testing on the Essential and it works pretty good. But yeah, quick, you know, what else? Oh, you want me to do a speed test? I'll do a quick speed test. Let me go ahead and clear all my apps in the background. I prefer this than having to go all the way to the top in this. Clear all up here. I prefer it right here where the OnePlus. So the OnePlus wins and little things like that. Also, swipe down. Shout out to Grant. You got the clear tab right here. So you can clear those out. So what was I gonna do? Speed test. So I'll go ahead. They're both on the same Wi-Fi. I just cleared everything out. You guys can see everything's cleared out. So these are gonna fight. They're gonna fight for the same Wi-Fi connection. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up speedtest.com. I was having issues with the Essential as far as connectivity, but I don't know. So you can see here that even, I'll see if I can show you. Indoors on Wi-Fi, I don't have the full bars. It's like maybe 50%, which is strange. Maybe that's a bad indicator or something, but over here you can see it's fully all the way up to the top. So it kind of looks like you don't have a real good connection, but check this out. Both on Wi-Fi. And like I said, I don't have the full stats on my indicator, Wi-Fi indicator, but I do on my Essential 3. I'm gonna make them fight for the same network. So 3, 2, 1. So you can see the Essential. Oh, the 1+5 3 jumped ahead. So you guys, there's something you can see right there as far as fighting for network, but it definitely wins when it comes to upload speeds. My upload speeds are actually 100 megabits per second. I'll do them together and then I'll do them individually. So these are the scores that we got when they're actually both competing for the same network. I'll go ahead and do them one by one. So I'm actually live streaming too, so they might interfere big time. So here I'm getting, I should get about 100, but exactly, or okay. So this is what I'm getting with I'm live streaming, by the way, guys. I forgot. I thought this was a recording, but it's not. It's actually live streaming. So you can see that pretty good scores. Normally I get 100, and that's what I'm getting on the Essential phone with Wi-Fi, only Wi-Fi. And we'll go ahead and we'll do the 1+5T and just Wi-Fi. So there is a better connectivity on the Essential phone. You know, you guys can judge for yourselves, but the connectivity seems a little bit better when it comes to download versus upload. I mean, I'll run this again, make sure it's not a fluke. So let's go ahead. We got 69 over here, 0.9, 86. We'll go ahead and do the Essential again. We're still getting higher scores, 80. A comparison video between the Huawei Mate 9 and 10 versus the Essential phone would be nice too. Yes, I agree. So this is the score. Again, I retested everything. So 80. You're going to see that the Essential still has a better connectivity in my opinion. The Essential is not even stock Android. Yes, it is. So boom. There it is. You guys can see for yourself that connectivity is a little bit better on the Essential phone. As far as my test here, it may differ with others, but that's about all I have for you guys. Let me go ahead and see. I haven't tested out the maps. Normally I test out the maps and I make sure I'm locked in GPS and all that good stuff. Let me turn my brightness a little bit more down. So yeah, still have more testing to do. I have to test the GPS, like I said, for the Google Maps and make sure connected. But I never had a problem with the Essential phone using GPS. So ASOP, or I guess they're talking about the launcher. This came with all Google apps already pre-installed, if that's what you're asking me as far as Essential goes. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys, got a glimpse of the Essential phone versus the OnePlus 5T, which is the new boy on the block. Still a whole lot of more testing to do with these phones. I still have a camera test that I want to do with the OnePlus 5T. I already did one. I did a video just on the cameras, some camera footage that I took on the Essential. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Nice video, Tony. Thanks. I appreciate it. Shout out to all you guys in the stream, in the live chat. I appreciate you guys, coming down and showing me some love on my videos. But that's all I have for you guys. Deepak Murthy in the building. Please test low light quality. I'll do that. Yes, I will. When it comes to my my camera footage, I definitely want to test the cameras out. I did notice one thing that I want to mention. There's no portrait mode on the OnePlus 5T front-facing camera. There's no portrait mode. So I do have it on the iPhone 10. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and test these cameras out. I'll probably be doing that right after this. I'm probably gonna head out